Hey guys, it's Mr. G and Mr. Wells. So here we're on Unit 8, Day 3. So far, we've given you lines and you've had to give us equations, or we've given you the equations in the y equals mx plus b format and you've had to draw the line. Now you can see on practice problem number 4, it's not in the y equals mx plus b format. That's what you have to do. Alright, so think of it in terms of back when we used to solve equations, and what essentially I want to do is I want to get that y by itself. I want to isolate y. So I'm just going to treat it like an equation. I'm going to draw my river, and like I said, I want to get y by itself. So I take a look. What's with y that I want to get rid of first? I want to get rid of that negative 3x first, because I want to get that y by itself. So I'm going to add 3x to both sides. And when I do that, that cancels out. I'm left with 2y. And to keep it in that y equals mx plus b format, I want to stick my 3x out front. Because remember, I can't combine 3x and 8. Oh, I can't combine 3x and 8 because it's not like terms. So what I do is I just tack on that plus 8 at the end. Still, y is not by itself. It has that 2 with it, so I want to divide both sides by 2 and get y is finally by itself. 2 can't go into 3 evenly, so I'm just going to leave it as an improper fraction. That's fine, because it's rise over run, it's a slope. And then 2 goes into 8 4 times. So there's my equation. Y equals 3 over 2x plus 4.
And for that one, m would be 3 over 2, and b would be 4. For number 7 here, we want y all by itself again. So I want to get this y right here to be alone. I don't want the 6. I don't want the minus sign in front either. So the first thing I would do is subtract 6 on both sides. Now, the one thing that I see a lot here is some students forget about that minus sign, so we have to make sure we leave that minus sign with a y. And on the other side, we have a 5y and a minus 6. We know we can't combine those, they're not like terms, so we have to just copy it down as is, 5x minus 6, in that y equals mx plus b form. We're almost there. The only thing that we have an issue with is this minus y. We don't want a minus sign in front. So what I like to do is we need to just change all of these signs, because that will get rid of the negative sign. So if I change the sign here, I also have to change it here and here. It's kind of like multiplying the entire equation by negative 1. So we have negative 5x and a positive 6. What I really did there was multiply that entire equation by minus 1, because then it gets a positive y here, which is exactly what we want. Now y is by itself, everything's in the correct order. M is negative 5, B is 6.